please welcome Curator Bob Fry. Bob, thank you for joining us. And if you're a member of one of these groups, please stand and be recognized. UMKC Board of Trustees, UMKC Foundation Board, and the UMKC Alumni Association Board. Thank you for being here. That was a pretty good hype video, wasn't it? What you saw there was 1 year in the life of a university. Just 1 year. Our connections and our collaborations, our partnerships and perseverance, our milestones and our memories, but most of all, our momentum. We're a campus community that is always pushing forward towards something bigger, something greater. What we saw and what we see on campus every day is the story of people who do not believe a university should settle for an either-or philosophy. But instead, it is courageous enough to embrace a both-and mentality. We can pursue serious education and perform high-level research. We can honor tradition and relentlessly pursue innovation. We can make education accessible and achieve the highest levels of excellence. Every day, we do all of that and more. And yet, there's much more to come and much more to do. So today, we stand at yet another historic inflection point in the momentum of our university. We will look back years from now and think of today as the pivotal moment that launched the next wave of transformation for UMKC, for Kansas City, and for the great state of Missouri. But before we begin the next climb, let's look back at the dramatic new heights we have already reached in the last decade. We have defied national trends by breaking enrollment records and boosting our graduation and retention rates. This year, our freshman incoming class increased by nearly 2%, meaning that 3 years in a row, we have broken the record for the largest incoming class of freshman students in our history. 3 years in a row. Total first-time to college enrollment has grown 28% in the past decade, during a time when many universities are seeing declining enrollments and even closure, in the face of a shrinking population of high school graduates nationwide. We're not only attracting more undergraduate students, but we are helping them succeed at higher rates. Since 2018, the year I started here, we have improved retention, that's first-year retention, by 3% and boosted the 6-year graduation rate by 8%. These are hard-won gains, the kind of metrics that typically move only by tenths of a point at a time. And they reflect years of deliberate and coordinated work across advising, academics, financial aid, and student life. Simultaneously, we have catapulted our research enterprise into the top tier of research universities in the country. Through strategic investment and the incredible work of our faculty, researchers, and staff, we have gone after and won far more research grants every year since 2018. As a result, our research expenditures have skyrocketed 216%. We have grown from $25 million in expenditures in 2018 to a projected $79 million this year. That kind of change in 7 short years means more funded labs, more student research jobs, more discoveries moving into the world. In February, because of all of that, we learned that we had achieved the coveted Carnegie R1 research classification, placing us in the top, yes, placing us in the top 6% of all universities nationally. And people are noticing our progress and are generously contributing to our growth. Our philanthropy, supported by alumni and our donors, has grown by leaps and bounds, building a strong foundation to pursue our dreams. In the past 5 years, UMKC's endowed assets have grown 26%, and we have seen a 56% increase in average annual fundraising. You can clap to that. One of our biggest standalone annual fundraising events is Giving Day, and that continues to break records every year. Last year, donations on Giving Day exceeded, this is just one day, exceeded $1.2 million, beating our goal by almost 500%. And as we have excelled at UMKC, national recognition and rankings have followed. Last year, we climbed 29 spots in US News and World Report rankings. And this year, we climbed another 12 spots among all ranked public and private universities in the nation, overtaking 41 other universities in 2 years is remarkable. Overall, we sit at number 129 among the 800 plus public universities in this nation. Many of our degree programs have also achieved top rankings by US News. Our School of Nursing's Bachelor of Nursing program is now ranked number 59 nationally and number 1 in Missouri. Our School of Medicine recently ranked number 35 in the nation in most graduates practicing in medically underserved areas and top 100 in most graduates practicing in rural areas, both big needs for our nation. The School of Pharmacies, yes, you can clap for the medical school. The School of Pharmacy's PharmD program now ranks number 31 in the country. And our School of Law cracked the top 100 of all law schools nationwide. Last but not least, we learned just a couple of weeks ago that the Wall Street Journal ranked UMKC for the second year in a row, number 1 in student experience, number 1 in social mobility, and number 2 in best value among all, and I like to repeat, all public universities in Missouri and Kansas. Here's the bottom line. UMKC hasn't just kept pace, UMKC has surged ahead. Our trajectory is clear. Almost every major indicator is moving in the right direction. And none of it is accidental. It is the product of sustained vision, disciplined execution, and hard work on part of a Rue family and a community that believes in this university. Today I'm going to spotlight 6 people who epitomize the excellence and value that UMKC delivers day in and day out. Every great accomplishment at UMKC ties back to great people who make it happen. Our first spotlight is Ariel Fanning, a junior in the Block School of Management. She's a perfect example of ongoing commitment to invest in and support and find innovative ways to attract more students and deliver programs and experiences that put them on the road to success. It is our job to help our students excel, and also our responsibility to create the excellent, innovative workforce and leaders that our world needs for the future. Ariel is pursuing a Bachelor of Business Administration degree with an emphasis in human resources. She grew up here in South Kansas City and chose us because of the many opportunities available to her here. She's part of More in 4, a program funded by our generous alum Nathaniel Hagedorn, also a Block graduate, that allows our students to earn both a bachelor's and a master's degree in just 4 years through enriched advising and accelerated coursework. She's also a Block Launchpad Scholar, funded by the Block Family Foundation, which lets her gain practical entrepreneurship experience through mentorship and real-world projects. And she's part of the Professional Career Escalators, a relatively new UMKC initiative that provides tailored career development workshops and internships designed to launch student careers after college. Thanks to these programs, Ariel is already on a fast track to success. In fact, she's landed an internship in human resources at Hill's Pet Nutrition, one of Block School's newest corporate partners. Just reading these things out is tiring. I don't know how you do all of this. Ira is not waiting for her future to begin. She is building it. She's building it right now. Aria is excelling, and we should all celebrate her. The amazing thing, though, is that she's just one shining example of the many students drawn to UMKC by our innovative programs. We believe that our innovations like 4 and More and career escalators help propel the enrollment growth we have seen in freshmen and transfer students. And we will keep the pedal to the metal and leave no stone unturned when it comes to other opportunities to attract more students to UMKC. We have also made targeted investments in graduate and international enrollment and international student enrollment, and that work is paying off too. This year, domestic graduate enrollment was up almost 9%, and international applications were also up significantly. We are also expanding Momentum, our program to create a seamless, supported pathway to a UMKC degree. Students dual enroll at UMKC and at one of our community college partners, which means that they get access to UMKC's advising and campus resources from the get-go. When students finally transfer to a transition to UMKC, they will be better prepared for the rigor of a 4-year university. And on November 6th, UMKC will welcome its newest Momentum partner, Kansas City, Kansas Community College, strengthening the bridge from Wyandotte County to UMKC. Innovative new degree programs are another way we aim to attract new students. To that end, in the past year, we have added a bachelor's degree in architecture, a master's in legal studies, an MBA in business analytics, and more. These new programs are exceeding enrollment expectations. And this year, we expect to add a bachelor's and a master's degree in AI, artificial intelligence. Another innovation on the drawing boards is a 3-year bachelor's degree. We are working with the faculty and the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development to see how we can develop reduced credit bachelor's degrees for some disciplines. These initiatives will help lower costs and debt for students, will of course also need the approval of our Board of Curators. While increased enrollment and innovations in our degree programs may be important, they ultimately don't matter much if our students leave before graduation. And to make sure that does not happen, we have a talented team of people who stay focused on how we can create experiences, facilities, and academic supports that keep students engaged. Our Provost, Jenny Lundgren, and Senior Vice Provost for Student Success, Christy Holsinger, introduced one such idea a few years ago. Research shows that retention and academic results go up when students have easy access to key student services in one location. Putting that idea into action, they developed plans for the Victor Wilson Learning Collaborative, a bright, buzzing hub for mentoring and academic support. That space opened this fall on the 4th floor of the Miller Nichols Library. Another key part of retaining students is our culture of care. Few people at UMKC embody that care better than our staff spotlight, Anna Zibberman. Anna is the inaugural manager of our Financial Wellness Center. Anna didn't just step into a role, she designed and launched the center in 2021 to give students an open, judgment-free place to talk about money and make a plan. If you walk into Anna's office on any given day, you will see what culture of care looks like up close. You'll see a first-generation college student untangling questions on the FAFSA form, a student mapping out a budget for gas, groceries, and student expenses, a plan that actually works, a senior plotting the path to a first apartment, including credit scores, deposits, the whole checklist. Anna's approach is personal and practical because it's rooted in our culture. Along the way, she's been recognized as a rising star on our staff, a sign of the impact that she's having on our students' lives. Anna, thank you so much. You see, when students feel supported, they not only stay, they soar. And the same spirit that drives Anna's team to remove barriers for students is what drives our faculty to remove barriers to discovery and push the frontiers of knowledge. Our students succeed because we invest in them, and a research enterprise succeeds for the very same reason. When we achieved Carnegie Research 1 status earlier this year, it marked a historic milestone, but not a finish line. It's a new standard we have now to meet and surpass every single day. We have established a 5-year strategic framework to raise the bar for UMKC as one of the nation's top research universities, with a goal to increase our research expenditures from the $29 million this year to a projected $120 million by 2030 and hit other critical milestones. Retaining R1 status means continually growing the scale and research of our discoveries. It means recruiting and keeping top faculty. It means investing in shared labs and core facilities that allow collaboration across disciplines. And it means diversifying our funding, competing successfully for federal grants like we have done, while also expanding industry contracts, philanthropic partnerships, and state